Okay, so we're now here together into the last part of this drawing, which is going to be the moons and the ziggurat. And I'm going to do this with ink. So with this, I'll see if I can find a link, maybe put it in the description, for using ink techniques, the hatching, cross-hatching, stimpling. I'm going to be using a combination of two. I'm going to start with my moons, and for those I'm going to use a stimpling technique, which is lots of small dots. Now remember that when you stimple, if you can hear your pen or your marker tapping against the table, you're doing it way too hard, you're going to tear your pen or your marker up. Doesn't need to be done with a great deal of force, just needs to be done consistently. And before we do that, we're going to take a quick look at what our moon looks like. As you can see there, our moon is in grayscale. It's different values of grays and whites and maybe even a little bit of black. So when we do that with stimpling, the big thing to remember is that the closer together we put the dots and the more dots that we make, the darker our value becomes. So for that, I'm going to speed this up and we'll get through this part. So there we have our two moons finished using that stippling technique. Now with the ziggurat, I'm going to use some hatching and cross hatching. Now with this, I'm going to use cross hatching on this side and hatching on this side. And what that should do for me is it should create more of a shadow on this side. This side should be darker because of having the cross hatching. Remember that with hatching and cross hatching, the closer together we put our lines, the darker our values become. The more we spread those lines out, the lighter those values become. And with that being said, let's get after it. And with those few and small strokes of the pen, our alien landscape is brought to completion. Congratulations. Well done. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've taken something away from this. I hope it's helped to, if not refine and further your skills, and maybe to just help you remember and practice those skills that you may have forgotten you had. Until the next time I see you, my friends, be well, and as always, happy arting.